this Thursday. Thank you for watching. I'm Lester Holt. Please take care of yourself and each other. Good night.
KUAM TV8, first on Guam.
KUAM News headlines are presented by Calvil's Insurance, protecting Micronesia for 85 years. Matson and the Adai Itano program. Apply at matson.com. Cars Plus starts something new sales event going on now with up to 20% off on Jeep Gladiators. Get to Cars Plus today. And McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it.
Ahead on KUAM News Primetime. Guam Customs officers under investigation following anonymous reports to the director. A captain apparently played hooky while on a federally funded work trip. Plus, senators in the committee of the whole with University of Guam officials answering questions before them. And the vibes this weekend will be down at the Ipao Beach Park. Common Kings and others taking the stage in the Hafaloa concert series.
Hafidez and buenas noches. Bienvenido para KUAM News Primetime. Guahu sinek Delgado.
Sa Guahu si Destiny Cruz Langus, Biba Fresco Friday, si Osma Asi Pudi Manano Mizu Guini na programa.
Well, a $10 million proposed container inspection facility resulted in 4 Guam Customs and Quarantine officers going on a site visit to Seattle earlier this year.
The project is said to provide massive assistance to the inspection efforts of Customs once it's built, but concern has reached management over at least one Customs captain apparently playing hooky during the federally funded trip.
The Customs director now confirming with KUAM he is aware and is having the issue investigated.
A Guam Customs and Quarantine captain allegedly playing hooky when sent to Washington for official business in January. KUAM getting the allegations from others concerned within the agency. The trip included 3 captains and a customs officer too, each traveling to the Northwest to see how their federal counterparts operate a cargo inspection facility, one they hope to build at the Port Authority of Guam. The tipster telling KUAM the captain was allegedly absent the entire time and only showed up when they were set to return to Guam, adding the other officers knew and failed to report it to management, further alleging a cover-up. Still, the issue made its way to Director Ike Paredo.
That's my concern because I did receive an anonymous letter regarding that issue, and when I was reading the letter, it has dawned to me that there's something that is inconsistent with the travel plan.
He immediately sent the letter to his internal affairs.
So that right now is under investigation. I'm aware that there is inconsistency, but I'm not aware of the specifics of what happened.
What are some of the inconsistencies that you noticed, if you can recall?
Well, based on the letter that was provided to me in my office, it says that I should look into it because based on the schedule of the site visit, there seems to be inconsistency with one of the officers not meeting the timeline of this. That's my concern.
KUAM requested the travel documents. Each were authorized more than $4,000 for the trip, including flight, car rental, and hotel stay for 6 days. Paredo now waiting for investigators to send him their findings.
If you're not accountable for your time, then I need to make sure that I follow that up and hold those officers accountable to their actions.
If necessary.
If necessary, yes.
Have you spoken to these officers about these allegations?
No. I've turned all of this over to internal, and internal is preparing the final report for this.
He assures us that proper action will be taken depending on the outcome of the investigation. He still commends the team for returning with the information needed for the $10 million project.
I did approve officers to travel to Washington to get an insight of what we need to start the construction.
Paredo adds they got $2 million from Congressman James Moylan's office to start the architectural layout. This includes looking at how the technology and equipment is used for the proposed facility and determine the manpower needs to operate it. The next step, to work with Guam Economic Development Authority to secure the funding to build it.
Well, the feud between Governor Lou Leon Guerrero and Attorney Doug Moylan continues. In a newly released investigative committee report, Moylan's office pushes back against the governor's claims of hiring violations, arguing the allegations are politically motivated.
The report lays out a paper trail of documents, policies, and hiring records to dispute accusations of nepotism and improper promotions, stating all hires followed legal guidelines. This comes after the governor requested a special prosecutor to investigate over 70 alleged violations within the AG's office. As both sides stand firm, the fight over accountability and transparency in Guam's government is far from settled. There's a new billboard with the faces of 50 convicted criminals in recognition of National Crime Victims' Rights Month in April. The Guam Attorney General's office says this month's message shows criminals that, quote, "We will get you and you will be punished when you hurt us." Each convict who are all behind bars represents a trial win, he says. The AG's office also adding that when criminals see these type of billboards, it deters them.
The Attorney General also taking aim at the governor, saying jury trial wins requires an AG recruiting personnel from both on and off island. A press release states, quote, "While the governor casts stones at us, we focus upon the prize of weekly wins in the courts to keep us all safe." As you may recall, the governor is looking to investigate the AG for alleged illegal hiring practices and promotions. Well, the financial future of higher education took center stage today during the legislature session as Bill 58 was put forward.
Nevaeh Anderson has the details on lawmakers' discussion of the bill and whether UOG's request for additional funding will be enough to avoid budget shortfalls, prevent tuition hikes, and ease accreditation risks.
Resolving into a committee of the whole, lawmakers spent majority of today's session questioning University of Guam officials and financial administrators over the $5.7 million funding request outlined in Bill 58. The measure, introduced by Senator Vince Borja, aims to cover operational costs, maintenance, and accreditation-related priorities. UOG President Dr. Anita Borja Enriquez stating that without this funding, UOG is projected to run out of money by July 2025. Department of Administration Director Edward Byrne also in attendance, confirming that there are still funds available in the fiscal year 2025 general fund.
Is there funding that's available to be able to address this need?
As far as collections are concerned, yes, there is available funding to fund this particular bill.
One of the biggest questions is how this funding shortfall could impact students. Borja Enriquez says in that case, tuition hikes as much as 5% may be on the table.
If we have not been able to identify other means in which we can help to fulfill what we need to carry out the operations beginning October 1st, 2025, then we have the opportunity to increase tuition by 5%.
Okay.
And that's the cap.
UOG Vice President Randall Wiggins saying none of them have entered the bidding process just yet.
Have already been bid already, or are they going to be bid with the infusion of this money?
We have specs all ready to go.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so we need to package them and get them out.
And despite the institution following a spending plan and freezing certain positions to cut costs, Senator Tello Taitagui challenges the UOG president to find alternative funding solutions and live within their means. As senators weigh their decision, whether UOG will receive the funding, let alone the funding to the fullest extent of their request, remains to be seen. Nevaeh Anderson, KUAM News.
And Nevaeh adds for more on the back and forth regarding inaccurate public statements between UOG officials and former Education Chair Senator Chris Barnett. Visit KUAM.com. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, meanwhile, says Guam and the CNMI are vital to America and central to our defense mission. He's continuing his tour now in the Philippines and Japan.
This as President Trump tries to deflect attention from the Signal Military Plans group chat fiasco. NBC's Melanie Zanona reports from Washington.
Calls for accountability growing in the fallout from that Signal group chat, where the country's top defense and intelligence officials, along with the vice president, discussed plans for an attack in Yemen, with a journalist included.
The press upplays it. I think it's all a witch hunt.
President Trump trying to turn the page, announcing new tariffs on imported cars and parts.
So we'll effectively be charging a 25% tariff?
And ramping up immigration arrests, security cameras showing masked, plainclothes armed law enforcement grabbing Tufts graduate student Rumeysa Ozturk off a Boston street. Officials say Ozturk supported Hamas, but won't say how. Arresting an alleged MS-13 gang leader in the Washington, D.C. suburbs. The Justice Department streaming the details. Attorney General Pam Bondi announcing the arrest, but not able to avoid the signal chat controversy, and how journalist Jeffrey Goldberg was included.
Well, first, it was sensitive information, not classified, and inadvertently released.
The White House trying to move on.
Well, we have never denied that this was a mistake, and the National Security Advisor took responsibility for that, and we have said we are making changes.
But what kind of changes is unknown. Republican Roger Wicker and Democrat Jack Reed, heads of the Senate Armed Services Committee, calling on the Defense Department acting Inspector General to look into the scandal.
I definitely support an IG investigation.
Democrats calling for more action.
I think there's no question that the Secretary of Defense must resign. He should be fired, and very likely the National Security Advisor as well.
President Donald Trump fired the Pentagon's Inspector General last month and hasn't named a replacement. The IG is responsible for investigating waste, fraud, and abuse and is expected to act independently. Melanie Zanona, NBC News, Washington.
We'll be right back.
Half a Day Fresco Fridays on KUAM News. Presented by Fresco Clothing, original custom design apparel of Guam and the Marianas. Located in Hagåtña, just across from the Gatti Shopping Center.
For 25 years, Cars Plus has been more than just a place to buy a car. When we opened our doors, our mission was clear: build lasting relationships and ensure every customer drives away with confidence. As a family business, we nurture our employees, passing down values of integrity and respect. We believe that strong values create strong relationships, ensuring that every customer who walks through our doors is treated like family. For 25 years, we've been driven by you and will continue to be for generations to come.
At the heart of Guam, there's one place where everyone comes together. Kmart, your American superstore, celebrating 30 years with you. To our brave service members, enjoy a special military discount every day as our thanks. To our local community, we've grown with you, bringing trusted brands at prices you love. This season, celebrate with us. From fiestas to family gatherings, we're your one-stop shop. Since 1995, we've grown with you. Here's to 30 years of memories, savings, and the spirit of Guam. Kmart, where everyone is family.
Presented by Coast 360. Together we thrive. And always be unapologetically you. Available at Payless Supermarkets.
In celebration of Women's History Month, KUAM News is proud to present Her Story Is Now, a multi-platform showcase highlighting women making an impact across various industries.
And every Friday in March, we have featured a collective roundup of inspiring women. Tonight, we conclude the series by introducing you to some of the women of Coast 360.
Meet Jessica Italic, Chief Compliance Officer. Monica Pito, Chief Operations Officer. Larissa Malik, Chief Financial Officer. And Kathy Champako, Chief Lending Officer of Coast 360.
I joined the credit union when I was going through a time in my life that I needed to leave that current work environment. And one of the board members here at the time asked me to apply for the position here at the credit union. That was back in 1988. And I enjoyed the environment And so I was with the credit union movement for some time, went and joined another bank, but then I returned to the credit union.
I did public accounting for about 5-6 years immediately after college. And by the grace of God, for some reason, I landed this role. I almost didn't apply because I felt I was too inexperienced. I was too young. I had severe imposter syndrome, though I was surrounded by very strong women. These women next to me are really good mentors. And even our board of directors, our CEO or CIO, everyone around me has been so encouraging. Seeing how the strategies and the goals we develop and implement and the decisions we make change people's lives. And to Mon's point, there could be a small business owner who's always had this passion to start their own business and make this dream a reality, but they've been having a hard time securing funding. And finally securing that sort of funding to start their passion project or their dream and make it a reality. A person who's been struggling with transportation to take them to and from work and finally having a good working car, reliable car. And it doesn't have to be fancy, just a starter car to finally make that commute much more tolerable. And a family, a small family, finally being able to call their home. That's rewarding. And oh my God, why am I crying? My first auto loan was with Coast 360, and I'm part of the team that makes that dream possible for other people. That's powerful.
Seeing everybody around you thrive, just seeing how the help that you provide them is so impactful, and they find comfort in knowing that you're there for them.
Basically, the credit union movement is all about service. Credit unions have this saying that we're not for profit, but we're not for charity. We are for service. And that overall philosophy also blends in with the roles that I play with other nonprofits, basically service above self.
Because it really is about our members. Everything that we do, anything that we spend on, any decisions we make, you'll always hear we have to think about our members. And it's really not what my opinion is or Jess, Mon, or Larissa's opinion on this. It really is collective. It really is that collaboration that we need to make the best decisions for our members.
Be relentless. Just never give up. Just keep pushing forward. I remember watching, I don't know if anybody watched this, one of Rocky's movies. It was just one of his latest movies. It was just Rocky. And there was a moment in that movie where he had a fallout with his son. His wife had passed. He had a fallout with his son. And then there's a moment where he's arguing with his son, and he tells his son, it's about how many punches you can take and you fall, but you keep getting up and you keep pushing forward. And to me, that moment right there resonated, and it's like, don't give up. Don't say that you can't do it. You just gotta find a way to keep moving, and it's okay to ask for help.
Not everybody is perfect, you know. I think showing up is the most important thing. Just showing up means a lot. It tells a lot about your character. You know, we're not gonna be perfect, but I'm here, like today.
Together we thrive.
Her Story, presented by Coast 360. Together we thrive. And always, be unapologetically you. Available at Payless Supermarkets.
Well, Common Kings is ready to rock the night away tomorrow with the return of another epic Hofaloa concert series at Ipoh Beach Park. And ahead of the concert, the crowd favorite musical group shares what it took to make their top classic, Wade in Your Water.
Well, big shout out to our brother Bo. I think that was, where was that, Santa Monica? We kind of hit that off with our boy Alex Iona as well. And it just was a song that resonated so well with the 808 state and all of the South Pacific. We knew it was a good song. We just didn't know it was going to be that type of song that was so impactful. Kind of an anthem now, and very grateful. You know, people ask us what's one of our favorite songs that we like to play live. It has to be that one, just because of the reaction that we see with the crowd.
Bo Napoleon, who actually wrote Wade in Your Water, is also set to perform alongside Guam's own Fat Tofu.
For having us, it's good to be here. Get to travel with my pops, my best friend DJ Irie making hits, my Uncle Ricky on guitar. You know, coming across the world. You know, it's just to do music. It's a blessing. I'm probably like a decade into my career. First, just started out songwriting. Didn't think I was gonna be an artist at all, and then boom, people want to hear more music, and now I'm here, you know, and Guam has always showed me love, and I'm so grateful for this island and for the people.
Can I wade in your water, can I wade in your water, can I wade in your water?
Till I catch a wave.
I'm already feeling the vibes and so excited for the show. Well, doors are set to open at 4 p.m. with the show kicking off at 7 p.m. If you haven't got your tickets, just go to guamtime.net.
Super speed your life with Docomo Pacific Fiber Internet. Get symmetrical upload and download speeds up to 5 gigs. Get started with Fiber 500 at $145 a month, Fiber 1 gig at $215 a month, or Fiber 5 gig at $299 a month. Plus, get 2 SuperPod 6Es with any plan, and a free EcoFlow River 3 and bonus welcome kit with 1 gig and 5 gig plans. Experience tomorrow's islands today with Docomo Pacific Fiber Internet.
Don't need a work break, keep the smile on your face. The moments you can't replace, and I'll be around. Whoa. You can count on me. You can count on me for life.
Wherever life takes you, we're always here for you. Calvo's Insurance. Count on us for life.
Wesley kicks out. Simon, big three. Oh, baby! Leslie kicks out. Simon, big three. Oh, baby!
Le dije, vamos a hacer maldades. Vuelvo, yo te traje. Pago allá el mahones si no baila pa' que sale. Yo mi aquí están mis anormales. Que cabrón, tú mueves ese en el. Esto es pa' las nenas nuevas, pa' los nenes, pa' la tía.
Hey, I got the job. So I can go part-time. Yes!
Some days bring new opportunities. First Hawaiian Bank can help you say yes to making the most of them. Manage your accounts, earn cash back, and when you need advice, we're here for you.
We should really get him into an art program.
No matter where your journeys take you, you can bank on the best. First Hawaiian Bank. It all starts with yes.
Foodie Call is served fresh, presented by Pepsi. Sushi, better with Pepsi.
Happening, guys, welcome back to another edition of Foodie Call. And today
we're at Waka Sakura Sushi Restaurant inside Donkey.
we have the 3-piece Wagyu and the 3-piece tuna, which are both a part of their all-day menu.
And for the lunch menu, they have a salmon tapari party, a Waka Sakura tendon, and the lady set. But today we're trying out a mini salmon donburi and the mini tuna donburi.
All right, choose your fighter. First bite. Cheers. Melts in your mouth.
So much flavor.
That's delicious. And now we're gonna move on to the 3-piece tuna.
Yeah, so there is a fatty cut, a medium fatty cut, and a lean cut.
I'm gonna choose the lean.
I'm gonna go for the fatty.
Cheers. I'm not big on tuna. I'm a salmon girly, but I would order that. Now we're gonna move on to the lady set. So I'm gonna be trying out the salmon, and Kobe's gonna be trying out the tuna. Cheers. Cheers. So good.
So I noticed the rice has like a brown color, and it's because it's soaked in aged vinegar, and it gives it a little bit of that kick to it. Really good flavor.
So that is the lady set, and the lady set does also come with udon and salad. Now let's move on.
Salmon tempuri set.
Okay, I want to try the aburi salmon right here.
I'm gonna go for the seared one.
Seared one.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh.
Pepsi break.
Oh yeah.
Cheers. All right, so let's go on our last dish, and this is the tempura tendon. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yum.
Nice and crispy. It's got a drizzle of that unagi sauce that I love so much. So good.
Great quality ingredients and everything that we ate today.
Oh yeah.
So good.
And that wraps up another edition of Foodie Call, guys. Thank you to our friends at Waka Sakura for taking care of us today. And of course, to our friends at Pepsi.
And don't forget, guys, Waka Sakura's Sushi Restaurant's lunch special is available from Monday to Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., except the holidays. And on top of that, guys, you can now call in for reservations at 671-969-1427. Come on by Waka Sakura's Sushi Restaurant here at Donkey. They're open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Grab a Pepsi because sushi is always better with Pepsi. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Foodie Call is served fresh, presented by Pepsi. Sushi, better with Pepsi.
Let me win, but if I cannot win, let me be brave in the attempt. That is the creed of the Special Olympics, and we want to see you there. Come, show your heart, experience the absolutely amazing experience that is Special Olympics KUAM. It's the volunteers, the athletes, the parents, the coaches, the entire system. It is one of the most amazing experiences you're ever going to have. Opening ceremonies is at 8. Competition begins at 9. We will see you there. Make sure to look for us, KUAM Care Force. We got those really cool tie-dye shirts. All right, then come back to Ukadu at night because the freshman class, the Bulldogs Woof Woof, are having their bingo night. They're selling cards right now. Scan the QR code if you would like to get theirs, and good luck on completing your card. And then the Pink Ladies are celebrating 60 years of compassionate care for the Guam Memorial Hospital, and they are having their raffle. Please make sure to get your tickets and support this very worthwhile cause. People that really, really love Guam, as we do here. So we'll see you tomorrow. Special Olympics, Ukadu. Opening ceremonies at 8 when they light the torch. Happy birthday to Josephine Crisostomo and to my loving wife, your husband, children's Anna, Joey, Christopher, Glenn, daughters-in-law, grandchildren, siblings, and brother-in-law and sister-in-law. They say we love you always and enjoy your special day. God bless you on this beautiful day for you, Miss Josephine. And Jesse Martinez, Biba cumpleaños, my party. May the Lord continue to bless you, Chubi. You are the best of besties, and always know that we're here for you and Mully. Like my husband would always say, you're a handsome dude, says a very, very wonderful family. Yvonne Matanani, happy birthday from your favorite BES co-workers. So we wish all of you a happy birthday today.
I don't know what I've been told.
I don't know what I've been told.
Someone here is getting old.
Someone here is getting old.
Your Cold Stone Creamery birthday cake winner
for this week goes to...
And we say happy extended birthday and congratulations to Brittany Kanata, who is now the owner, upon redemption of her prize, of a ice cream cake courtesy of Cold Stone Creamery. So we will message you, Brittany, and let you know when you can pick up your extra birthday present.
STE Mizu Pride Time Show.
Nafansafu Hamzuzo Goste Ipoingi.
The One Micronesia Show is brought to you by Daiso Guam, Japan's largest dollar store located in the village of Donkey, open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily.
Ali, Mogithin, Hafade Zan Tiro, Rananim, Kaslali, Lengwo, and Yakwe. Welcome back to another episode of the One Micronesia Show. And this show is probably brought to you by our friends at Daiso.
Come on down to Daiso, located at Don Donkey, and check out their newest stock arrivals. You can now purchase your favorite Japanese snacks here at Daiso. Follow their social media at Daiso Guam to get up to date with our latest product arrivals. Daiso Guam, providing quality living essentials. Open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. in the village of Don Donkey.
For this show, I take you to my homeland, the beautiful island of Yap. Why? Because we are celebrating the 55th Yap Day celebration.
Welcome to the vibrant and deeply rooted cultural celebration of Yap Day. Over the next few days, we'll take you on an immersive journey through tradition, adventure, and community. And it all begins right here at the Yap Living History Museum. The festival kicks off with a warm welcome from the chairman of the Yap Day Committee, setting the tone for an exciting celebration. As the sun begins to set, the stage comes alive with the rhythmic movements of the Rule Marching Dance, also known traditionally in Yap as Mas, a traditional performance that echoes the strength and unity of the island. to the cultural diversity, the Philippine community of Yap takes center stage, showcasing a vibrant performance that reflects the strong connections between Yap and the Philippines. Day one of the soft opening of the 55th Yap Day celebration comes to an end. For those looking to dive even deeper into history, the Weloy Cultural Site visit offers a rare glimpse into the island's past, where every stone and pathway tells a story. Day 2 begins bright and early as adventurers gather at Wanyeb Dugor Weloy for a day of exploration and fun. Our journey starts at the Alok Trail, one of Yap's oldest trails dating back thousands of years. Once traveled by generations of Yappies, this path weaves through dense forest, whispering stories of the island's past with every step.
Into a long village. There's nobody live here anymore. But this village is the home of Weloy musician. They play myself. So now we're gonna do some ritual before we go in the village. Either you get the soil and apply on your body, or you get a leaf and break between your palm, then you apply on your body. And reason for that is because you are new here. You know, every person has a scent, okay? Different from these people, whatever stay here. So you want to become one of them. In front is Okaw village, and on our left, leaving up further, is the Gorg village.
But the real excitement begins in the afternoon, where the spirit of competition takes center stage. From the rhythmic swings of musical copra to the intense energy of bamboo race and dodgeball, every game celebrates skill, tradition, and camaraderie. Precision is key in the spear throwing contest, while the Whistling Biscuit Challenge adds a lighthearted twist to the competition. And then the grand finale, the raft race. This year's event wanted to feature two generations, an older generation and a younger generation, teaching the craft of raft making. Teams first started by tying the rafts. After that, they got into the water, and the first person to the end will win it. As the day comes to a close, we witness the beauty of Yap's traditional money. And just before the night ends, students from Bell Elementary School take center stage with an energetic bamboo dance. Their movements synchronized by the rhythm of beats and tradition. The perfect way to close the second day of Yap Day. And this is just the beginning of Yap Day, but the journey is far from over. Stay with us as we continue to uncover the heart and soul of this incredible festival. The One Micronesia Show is brought to you by Daiso Guam, Japan's largest dollar store located in the village of Donkey, open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily.
Honey, do you want some milk?
Do you ever wonder how your favorite products make their way into your local stores? Most arrive on state-of-the-art Matson vessels that transport containers of food, household items, equipment, and supplies into the islands every week. Because we know that you depend on us, we work closely with our partners to ensure that our shipments arrive on time, all the time, so you can find your favorite products when you need them. We transport the region's most precious cargo that supports successful businesses and promotes a better quality of life for our families. Matson is proud to have been the hometown shipping carrier for Guam, the CNMI, and Micronesia for the past 25 years, and you can count on us to be here for generations to come.
Now, for a limited time, get our largest pizza at our lowest price. Just $9.99 for our classic New York-style pizza. It's 30% larger than our large, and at only $9.99 for carryout. Don't wait. Order now at your Island Pizza Hut.
The One Micronesia Show is brought to you by Daiso Guam, Japan's largest dollar store located in the village of Donkey, open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily. Welcome back to the One Micronesia Show. This 55th Yap Day celebration took 6 days of festivities. Amazing. So let's continue. Here is day 3 of the Yap Day. The heartbeat of Yap's culture beats strongest today, the official Yap Day. A day of tradition, skills, and honor where the island's rich heritage is on full display. The day begins with a great reverence as Yap's highest-ranking chiefs and dignitaries take their seats, marking the start of a celebration rooted in centuries of tradition. The powerful sound resonates through the air, the traditional calling demonstration, the conch shell, once used to signal great gatherings, now calls us together to witness the beauty of Yapese culture. And then a sight that embodies the island's seafaring spirit, the arrival of the canoe. Guided by the stars and currents, these vessels connected Yap to its neighboring islands for generations, carrying stories of resilience and exploration. Next, we witness the sacred presentation of traditional money, the iconic stone money, an enduring symbol of Yapese wealth and honor, is carefully transported, a moment of deep cultural significance. With the raising of colors and the singing of the anthem, Yap Day is officially in motion. The air is filled with pride as the community stands together in unity. As the afternoon unfolds, the celebration continues with a series of traditional dances, each telling stories passed down through generations. But Yap Day is more than performances, it's about preserving and showcasing the skills that define Yapese craftsmanship. In the weaving competitions, participants of all ages demonstrate their expertise in creating baskets, hats, fans, and even woven balls. The energy rises once again as the students of Gilmon Elementary School takes the stage for a dynamic bamboo dance. Their movements perfectly synchronized to the beat of tradition. As the sun dips below the horizon, Yap Day reaches its grand finale with a performance unlike any other, the men's standing dance from the municipality of Mop. This dance, performed with unwavering strength and precision, is a tribute to the ancestors, a connection to the past, and a promise to carry Yapi's heritage into the future. A day filled with culture, history, and tradition draws to a close. But Yap Day is more than just a festival. It's a living testament to the strength of a people, a celebration of identity, and a reminder that the past will always guide the future. The One Micronesia Show is brought to you by Daiso Guam, Japan's largest dollar store located in the village of Donkey, open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily. The One Micronesia Show is brought to you by Daiso Guam, Japan's largest dollar store located in the village of Donkey, open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily. The show continues, and we bring you back home to conclude the 55th Yap Day celebration. This is day 4. As the sun rises on day 4 of the 55th Yap Day celebration, today we honor customs, traditions, and legacies that define the people of Yap. After a day of performances and celebration, we dive deeper into Yapi's identity with a tradition and culture showcase featuring the island's most treasured symbols, including traditional money, a testament to Yap's ancient economic system, and the clothing attire, a visual representation of status, heritage, and craftsmanship. As the day goes on, the spotlight shifts to the Finif Women's Sitting Dance, a performance of grace, strength, and storytelling passed down through generations. Meanwhile, a tattoo display highlights one of Yap's oldest art forms, each design carrying deep meaning, history, and personal identity. As the sun sets, Yap Day accumulates and the final traditional dance. One last display of movement, rhythm, and cultural pride. The Welyoy men's standing dance, also known as Totomoy, also known as a ghost dance. Powerful and moving tribute to ancestors, the land, and the legacy of the village of Akal. As Yap Day comes to an end, its impact will be felt long after its final dance performances, cultural practices, a reminder that tradition is not just preserved, it is lived, honored, and carried forward for generations to come. Happy 55th Yap Day celebrations to everybody. Kamrad. From cultural performances to cultural practices, the 55th Yap Day celebration was a success. Big thank you to the Yap Day committee. A big thank you to all the